In the construction of my research, planning and evaluation stages, I use many different technologies. Firstly, I used my Sony Vaio laptop. This was easily transported in my bag and was light, which was ideal, as I could use it to store images, load photos from my camera, access the internet, download files, use Blogger, and all of the necessary software which I needed was all waiting and ready to be used. I used my laptop in the research and planning stages to research into bands and videos, and then create PowerPoints with analysed details on these products. I then used it throughout the evaluation stages to display my answers in interesting and engaging ways, and show my ability to use many different technologies. In order to research effectively with my laptop, I used the Google search engine along with YouTube. This was in order to retrieve all of the information I needed regarding album covers, digipacks, music videos, and theories, etc. But YouTube was not only used for research, we used it to display our video online and receive feedback from our peers and from our teacher when we embedded the video on Blogger. We used Blogger to display all of our products we created, along with the research and planning leading up to them, inspirations, analyses, and also to receive feedback from our teachers, as well as finding out tasks that our teachers had set us on their blogs. This is very useful as I could access Blogger from anywhere in the world, as long as I had the internet, and begin posting if I had an idea in my head. This made life a lot easier than handwriting all of my ideas and then combining them in a folder, as I would not be able to run the risk of forgetting any of my work, and it would all be on the blog. Before creating posts, I would create images and products on software such as Photoshop or Sony Vegas. These editing softwares enabled me to create products that are unique to me, which use common conventions of other media products and entice an audience. These products varied from stop-motion experimenting videos on Sony Vegas to creating a digipack on Photoshop. Photoshop made my life a lot easier to fulfill conventions of other real media products, as it is hard to achieve the effects of professional products without any editing software whatsoever. Before using any text on Photoshop, I would craft what I wanted to say on Microsoft Word. This would minimise spelling errors, and I could also organise the layout of the writing without any extra fuss on Photoshop. Once I created these ideas, both myself and the other group members would share these products with Facebook and Twitter. These social networking sites enabled us not only to share products with the audience and receive feedback, but also for us and the band members to convey information to one another about filming dates, costumes, progress and equipment. During film processes, we used two cameras which were very similar, the Sony NEX5 and the Sony NEX7. This provided a high quality image and great playback facilities so that we could review what we had filmed in seconds. This camera is also easily compatible with the Apple Mac we used for editing. When filming, we also used the Mac to play music on iTunes so that the band could sing along in time, and in order to make the lip syncing easier for us in the editing process. Email was another way of communicating with each other along with texting from my BlackBerry, which could also receive emails whilst on the go. This was so I could keep up to date with the group's actions and what was happening. In conclusion, the use of media technologies throughout my media course has enabled me and my group to communicate with ease, share files with one another, work efficiently and produce work on time. Without media technologies, what we have created as a group would be impossible. Media technologies are always developing their ergonomics and how user-friendly they are, which makes them easier to use and more accessible for a wider audience. Media technologies are having an ever-increasing impact on the world and are helping people like us, media students, to create far more professional products than what we would have been able to 5 years ago. Nowadays, Americans have access to 1,000 billion web pages and 65,000 iPhone apps. All of this information in your pocket. The modern day phone is 1,000,000 times cheaper, 1,000 times more powerful, and 100 times smaller than the MIT computer in 1965. So what fits in your pocket now will fit inside a blood cell in 25 years. This media convergence has enabled me to create these products and enabled you to view them in such a convenient way. Thank you.